Okay, so yesterday morning we woke up, it was 47 degrees out. Pretty nice for late December. And this morning we woke up to 21 degrees, 5 inches of snow, winds up to 50-mile-an-hour gusts. Welcome to Pennsylvania, right? So, what do? Me and the boys go for a hike. Big old boy's way ahead of me, having fun. Gotta watch their feet. It's kind of cold. I don't know how they're gonna react to the snow. We're staying close to the house. If anything goes awry, we're gonna take them back. But we're gonna get some hickory bark for some hickory syrup today. That's our goal. So, the kind of hickory bark we want to be using is the shagbark hickory tree right here. You can see why it'd be called shagbark. Everything just hangs off to the side. No special tools required. All you gotta do, simply pull some off. Now if you notice there's a lot, let me get this right. There's a lot of lichen on that. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna take it home. We'll scrub it up. We'll show you step by step how I'm gonna make it. But all you gotta do is pull it off. One thing you gotta watch, let me show you. It's somewhere around here. And or it might have grew back over. Nope, right here. Okay, this is a tree that I took off about 2 years ago. If you see how I got into it, this was actually smooth at one time, but if you can see how it's callousing over, and it's actually starting to flake away here again, so the bark is establishing itself again. But when you pull it off and you start to see like real smooth underneath, you want to stop there. And what you definitely don't want to do is make a ring of that smooth the whole way around. Remember, the bark of the tree is what brings all the nutrients up and down. You know, up in the springtime, down in the wintertime into the root system. But that's how it travels. If you cut that off the whole way around, that tree's in trouble. So make sure you just take off from one side. Take off high, take off low, whatever you want to do. And just take a few off of each one. It's not going to take a whole lot of that. I got a little gathering bag. That's what we're going to put in and just take it home. And we'll show you how to make some hickory syrup. So I got my haul, got my little bag filled. This bag is going to make a good amount. I got it off of several trees. It doesn't take a lot. And the great thing to do is you can use it, you can utilize it all the way to the end. And I will let you know what I mean by that in the instructions. Right now, I get to go grab Kylo. He's after something he doesn't know. This one actually could be a rabbit. God bless him. So the first step is to brush and clean off all the lichens, especially, and any of the debris. Cleaning most of the debris off is going to help you with the filtering process later. And then you can lay it onto a baking sheet, or what I have is I have a big cake pan, and I'm just going to lay it right on top and crisscross everything so that we can get some airflow when it's in the oven. Bake in a 350-degree oven for 35 to 45 minutes. Once you take it out of the oven, let it cool down for a little bit because you have to handle it. Snap it into chunks that will fit into your pot. Once you place them in the pot, cover them with water just a little bit above, ½ inch to 1 inch above the top of the bark. Bring it to a boil, reduced heat, and simmer for about 30 to 40 minutes. So this is the slowest part of it all. You have to filter out all the impurities, all the debris. You can use a fine mesh sieve, you can use cheesecloth, but I like to use this iced tea maker that my wife has. Put a coffee filter in, strain it through there. Takes everything out in one shot. Gives me a nice clean broth to use. After that, add your sugar. Sugar is about a 1-to-1 ratio. I use about a 75% ratio. If you have 12 cups of broth, you use 8 cups of sugar. Bring to a boil and then simmer to reduce it to 25 to 30%. There you have it, folks. Hickory syrup. Fun little project. Just takes a little bit of time, a little bit of patience. This is the final product. I put mine in canning jars. I will put this in a refrigerator. It can last 8 to 12 months. If you want it as a shelf-stable item to put in your pantry, you can put it in a water bath. I did some of mine in a water bath, and that is going to push it as a shelf-stable for 12 to 18 months.
and you definitely just refrigerate it after you open it. When you open this, hey, use it like you would maple syrup. The grandkids like it on their waffles. I love it on the pancakes. I actually use a little bit in my coffee as a sweetener, and if you are a bourbon drinker, this makes one heck of an old-fashioned. So, and the bark that you used, that you are done with, don't throw it away. You can dry it out, break it up in chunks, use it in your smoker. I smoked a pork butt with it one time for a picnic for my family, and it was great. It turned out awesome. So utilize every little thing that you do whenever you go out and forage. If you can use it right down to the end, use every little piece that you can. Just it's what nature has given you. Let's use it to the best of our ability. So hopefully you like this. If you did, please like and subscribe, and see if I can come up with some more fun things to do. But in the meantime, folks, get out there.